I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. Every new day brings its own challenges. Sometimes we wake up with joy and inspiration, and sometimes we feel tired, anxious, or disappointed. There are moments when it seems that there is no strength left, that the circumstances are too difficult, and that the answers to our prayers are delayed. But it is precisely in those moments that God reminds us of an amazing truth. We do not walk through life alone. The Apostle Paul wrote words that have strengthened millions of believers throughout the centuries. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. These words were not spoken during a season of easy and carefree living. Paul experienced persecution, deprivation, difficulties, and trials. But he discovered a source of strength that does not depend on circumstances. That source is Christ himself. Many people try to find confidence in their own abilities. They rely on experience, knowledge, money, or the support of others. But everything earthly is limited. Human strength eventually runs out. However, God's strength never runs out. When our abilities come to an end, God's help often begins to reveal itself most clearly. If you are facing a difficult task today, do not look only at your own resources. Look at the greatness of God. The one who created heaven and earth holds the entire universe in his hands. For him, there is no problem too difficult, no illness too severe, no situation too complicated, and no door too firmly closed. Perhaps you have been praying about something for a long time and still do not see the result. Do not give up. God is working even when we do not notice it. Often the most important changes take place behind the scenes of our lives. The Lord is preparing circumstances, opening the right doors, touching people's hearts, and leading us along paths that we cannot yet understand. Remember that God's delays are not God's denials. If the answer has not come today, it does not mean that God has forgotten you. He sees the whole picture. His wisdom is far higher than ours. Sometimes the Lord first strengthens our character, teaches us trust and patience, and then gives us what we have asked for. Do not allow fear to control your decisions. Fear always speaks about what might go wrong. Faith reminds us that God is able to work all things for good. Fear causes us to focus on the storm, while faith helps us see the one who commands the wind and the waves. God never promised that the path of a believer would be completely free from trials, but he did promise to be with us in every trial. When you go through difficulties, the Lord walks with you. When you cry, he sees every tear. When you feel weak, he gives new strength. When you do not know where to go next, he becomes your guide. Therefore, do not give up. Do not allow disappointment to steal your hope. Even if today you can see only a small ray of light, keep moving forward. God often begins great changes with small steps of faith. Remember all the times when the Lord helped you before. He was faithful then, and he remains faithful today. His love has not changed. His promises are still true. His mercy is renewed every morning. May your heart be filled with confidence, not in yourself, but in God. Do not say, I cannot do it. Instead say, with the Lord I will get through this. Do not say, this is impossible. Say, nothing is impossible for God. Do not say, I am too weak. Say, God's power is made perfect in weakness. Whatever your situation may be today, know this, the Lord is near. He sees your efforts, hears your prayers, and cares for you more than you can imagine. Hold on to his word, continue to believe, and never stop hoping. The best chapters of your story are still ahead. God continues to work. He continues to lead you. He continues to open new opportunities and prepare blessings for your life. Therefore, lift up your head, be strengthened in faith, and move forward with courage. Christ is your strength, your hope, and your victory. And if he is with you, no trial will be able to stop God's purpose for your life.